is your favorite memory about this house?
Oh my gosh, so you asked me like 10 minutes ago to do this, and I was thinking about it, and if you asked me tomorrow to make a little list, it'd probably be a different list. So this is just one list of favorite memories, I'll say. So when we came here, we were in the little house. So I'm just gonna start with the land. And my memories of that are the shocking light and living in the back hall with the laundry room, and just exploring the land. Just being out here as 10 years old and just exploring and having a great time with that. A lot of allergies. And then we started building this big house. And I had distinct memories. I'd take my bike and I'd ride through every room, just around and around and around as the house is being built. So then once we moved into this house, I have a ton of memories. So a lot of memories around special occasions where they bring in all the extended family and friends, the tables in every room for big meals and special occasions. Spending a lot of time in the phone booth during high school, talking. It's kind of a special little room. Also sharing a bathroom with Scott, so that was nice. It's kind of the Jack and Jill up there, and so that was nice up there. Also big fires in this fireplace, and in the office, just being cozy, just hanging out, spending time with friends and family. And speaking of friends and family, a lot of good times out in that hot tub, maybe a bottle of wine or two out there. Pamela's as well. We had a huge engagement party out here. That's a very special occasion. We had a ton of people, and Mom and Dad did it right, and it was a really great memory of this place. And then also just the kitchen being full of these wonderful smells. Either Mom or Dad did a lot of cooking, and Kate too. Wonderful stuff. And then this land was very special to me. As a kid growing up, from 10 on, just to be able to explore and just goof off. I had a wonderful tree fort in the front that I built on and built on and built on over the course of years. Put a lot of time into that. I remember building a golf hole out here for Dad one time. That was a really special occasion. And just being able to have 26 acres to just explore. That was a really magical time. And then let's see. Oh, and then we came back, and Pamela and I moved next door into the cottage. So it's also a special memory of this area. And that was, we just come back from Poland. We're still kind of newlyweds living here, and that was neat because it was just the two of us, our really first kind of home here. Pamela got a job right away, and I built a huge garden. That was really therapeutic for me as I was finding a job. And so doing a lot of work over there. And then I got the job with American, and we were double income, no kids, with flight benefits. And that was a magical time. Up until the point that Mason was born, and then that was our first home with Mason, our first child out there. So a lot of wonderful memories, really focused on family and friends around this house, inside, outside, and really loved it. That's it.
What's your favorite memory about this house?
Well, I haven't been given much time to think about it, but I have one story to tell, and it would be my first memory. And it was when Derek and I were dating, and we came out to, he invited me out to meet his parents. And he gave me the directions, and I was coming from Dallas way before there were cell phones, or you had to use like the old maps go and had to look up where you were going. And I get in my car, and it's like I go from the big city down this 2-lane, almost dirt road, and I'm thinking, what in the world? Where am I going? Where am I? Where is this flower mound? And the one thing Derek told me to look for was the house on the hill. Now remember, I'm from Austin. So to me, a hill is like a real hill. It's like, you pant going up it when you're walking it. So I'm looking, I'm like, there is no house on a hill. And then there's no phone. I mean, I had to go to a gas station and use a quarter to make a phone call. And he's like, it's the house on the hill. You can't miss it. So I finally found it here. And yeah, I mean, compared relatively, it's on a hill, but it wasn't the kind of hill I was looking for. But just being here in the warmth and Peggy's bacon vinaigrette salad dressing with her spinach salad and the eggs, and the memory of me swearing a lot that night. But just the openness and how every time I was here when I was dating Derek, There was always a party. There was always someone having fun. There was just a really, really nice and welcoming, kind energy house. That's my favorite memory.
So what is your favorite memory about this house?
Well, it's got to be every Christmas we always come over here, and it's always just fun to be with all the family. And I just remember, because we just always hang out as a family, and then I always hang out with everybody my age, Mason, Callum, Maddie, and we always go upstairs, up into the 3rd floor, and we always have just great conversations asking about how our year's been, and we just get to sit down and really connect with our family. And I think it's just a beautiful thing because this house just has so many memories in it. And I'm gonna miss not being able to come here. And every time I drive by, because I drive by this way almost every Sunday to go to church, I'm not gonna be able to see this place. And it makes me sad because it's such a beautiful home. And I was even, like, I've been living here since, like, the day I was born. I lived in the cottage over there. It's just gonna be hard because this place is just so lovely, and I just love it.
Hey guys, it's Chase and Max here, and we're in the Kanga Lab. Chase will be right back. He had to kind of run out. He said for me to hold up the position here, but anyways, this is his new office, and I hang out here like every day. Pretty cool. We got like computers and all sorts of cool stuff. So video and photo. I know you can't really see it because the iPhone and the small studio space, but anyways, we go find Chase. Hold on. I'm gonna go see where he's at. I think he's over here. Hey, Chase. Yeah. Sorry, Max. What's up, man? Sorry. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Max, thanks for the introduction, man. I was running a little late. We've been pretty busy setting up the new office and everything. So yeah, we can play later. It's okay. So, anyways, I know you guys needed videos, so I set the iPhone. We're in the studio, so it's for the Parks' house video. So that's pretty cool, and I hope you can use any of this stuff I give you. So here we go. I know. Can you wait? Growing up, my favorite thing about the Parks' house was just being a little kid and be able to run through the whole place from top to bottom, all the way in the attic, through the bedrooms, all the cousins' bedrooms on the 2nd floor, all through the kitchen, out into the backyard, exploring, having a lot of fun, and seeing all the animals, of course. So I really love those moments, and holidays there with the cousins and hanging out with my bigger cousins and aunts and uncles for Christmas and Thanksgiving were just some of my favorite memories growing up, and I really enjoyed being there with everybody at that house, and even just like always sitting next to Aunt Beth and Uncle Bob, or getting beat up by all the new little cousins the older I got. It's a really special place, and I know it's gonna be missed by everybody. So hope to see you all in your new place soon, and with love from Florida, it's Chase and Max, and we'll catch you all soon.
Don and Peggy. It's my turn to talk, I guess. Finally, I get a chance to talk with Carolyn,
Yeah, really.
I'll give you the short version. Hey, congratulations on your new move. I mean, this is an exciting time. Brand new administration, same time as you're making a big move also. And we're really happy for you. And I know things are going to work out well.
Yeah, and we're so thrilled for your new home, of all the wonderful memories to be held in it. And of course, all of the memories on Waketon are always going to be dear to our heart. We love you.
Love you.
Can't wait to see you.
And Happy New Year.
Happy
Bye.
New Year. Bye-bye.
Does this mean that I'm not going to be able to eat Christmas at your house, the new house, or else we'll all go out, or you can come here? But good luck to you.
Hey, Peggy, Don. My turn. Just a big thank you and a big hug for all of the times that we have spent at your house on Waketon. Many memories were made, lots of celebrations, lots of dinners, lots of afternoon parties, lots of just wonderful times, and even a very special time because the little house was McKenna's first house also. You all have been so generous, and we love you guys tremendously. We'll miss the house on Waketon, but we look forward to seeing you in your new house and your new surroundings. Good luck to you, and God bless, and we love you.
Hi, Peggy and Don. I just want to express my sincere thankfulness for all your generosity and hospitality and having us over, the family over so many years for Thanksgiving and every Christmas. It was bringing the family together. It was wonderful. Your beautiful Christmas decorations were always so beautiful. thank you for putting all that effort into doing that. I love the quality time, Peggy, with you and getting my hair cut and having time just to be together. I remember our slumber party with us sisters. It was so much fun. And how can we forget Peggy's garden, where she so generously shared her vegetables with us. Thank you. I also will always remember the laughs that we had around the table with both Don and Peggy around the kitchen table. That was beautiful. On a more somber note, I also remember you taking our mom in and nursing her when she was so ill. Always so generous. Thank you, Peggy and Don.
Hi, Peggy and Don. I just really want to wish you all the best and say how grateful I am. You might not remember when I drove up here in 1983. My very first night was with you in your little old home up there because my apartment wasn't ready yet. I'm just very grateful. I think you've done so much and you meant so much. So I just want to say thanks.
Hey, Uncle Don and Peggy.
Hello.
We've got John and Amanda in the backseat of an Uber in our nation's capital, just returning from the Caribbean. I think we're supposed to say something nice about you guys.
We love you, first of all.
First of all.
And we're supposed to do a memory.
Oh,
Right.
Well, I have memories of your house going way back. And it's always been our favorite Christmas traditions, even though we haven't been able to take advantage of it as much as we'd like to. But you've always been so kind and generous in opening your home to our family, and it's always been so great to see everybody there, particularly you guys, and we'll miss not having that opportunity.
So my first memory was Mason's baptism. That was the first time I met you and my first memory of your beautiful home.
That's right. And
I'll remember it for always.
And she made the cut. She's still part of the family. Anyway, we love you guys. We know you'll find happiness in your new house, and we'll visit you there too. Take care.
Hi, Grandma and Granddad. We want to show how much we love that house that we're moving out of.
Yep, we love it so much. Hudson's favorite things were...
I liked feeding the horses, I liked feeding the cows, I liked driving the tractor and driving the pickup truck with you, Grandma. And with Granddad, I liked...
You like Granddad's hug necks on the...
I liked Grandma's hut.
On his in his chair.
On the chair, Granddad. And I liked my room a lot.
Liked your room a lot. And I love the house. It's the only house that I know, and it means lots and lots of special things to me. Some of my favorite things, I liked hanging out in the living room with the fireplace with everybody, and I liked hanging on the back porch in the mornings for breakfast. Those are my favorite things. I like my room too. Anyway, we love you guys. Is that it? Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Bye. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, one more, Hudson.
I liked, and I'm going to miss doing the pictures on the stairs on Christmas. And
oh, the pictures on the stairs at Christmas. That's a great memory, Hudson.
And that's about it.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
It's hard for me to pinpoint one favorite memory of going to Aunt Peggy and Uncle Don's house, because my favorite thing about going there is that I always knew it was a place where family would be gathered and I could see everybody. But when I think of their house, I would think of sitting with Grandma in the living room while everyone opened presents at Christmas time, and how happy she was, just always smiling and laughing, and the joy of just being with everybody. So these are the memories I hold dear at their house.
I spent my entire childhood at 3433 Waketon Road. I have quite a few memories of the house. I remember when I was younger, playing with the Barbies in my room. I could hear my teenage brother in the phone booth because there was a vent between my room and the phone booth, so the wall was very thin, and I could hear all that teenage angst. And then I became a teenager myself, and we got a longer phone cord, so I didn't have to go into the phone booth to talk to all my friends. When I was 10 years old, I had a slumber party, and I had 10 friends over, and at the slumber party I told them that on the 3rd floor that there was a lady that lived up there who didn't have legs, and it was a version of the Thump Thump Drag horror story, but I scared everyone so much, I scared myself so much that I became scared of the 3rd floor and refused to go up there at night by myself. That continued on my whole childhood and adulthood and continues today. I can't go up there by myself. I always have to have Scott come with me. Let's see, I remember climbing down the laundry chute. We used to crawl down the laundry chute and leave jean marks on the walls, like up by the ceiling. And I don't know, I have so many great memories of the place at different ages, right? So it's like when I'm 8 years old, playing outside, swimming in the pool, all the way to going back there with my own children, this past summer, and then playing in the pool and playing in my room like I used to. So I'm gonna miss it.
Our favorite memory of Peggy and Don's place has got to be back in September of 2001 with our wedding shower. Stan and Suzanne with our friends and family members up there. So anyway, great memories, and we love you guys.
The beauty of the Chip and Hill homestead was blessed with God's abundance. It was like a peak of heaven to me, full of joy, love, fun, memories, food, celebrations, and family togetherness. It was a continuation of Dad and Mom's ranch and crumb and the Garnet Road homestead of Grandma Selmeyer. So happy trails to both of you onto Post Oak, and the best is yet to come. I wish you all my love, happiness, gratitude, hugs, and congratulations. Love you, Lulu.
I have a lot of memories at the old Waketon house. They're all good. I remember when I was young, I used to always get the plastic frog cup, and the water would taste so good in it. I don't know why. And then I'd go to Grandma and Granddad's room with my brother, and I would climb the bedpost to see the newspapers on top, because for some reason, the fact that there were newspapers on top of the bed was just the coolest thing to me. And I remember sitting in the jacuzzi, playing with all the buttons, and they were broken half the time, probably because of me. As time went on, I just remember going outside and seeing Granddad at the Big Green Egg, cooking steaks or some other meat, and I don't think that's something that's gonna go away. I'm gonna miss him.
One of my favorite memories from the Chip and Hill farmhouse is climbing the Magnolia tree. When I was little, and I think every single time I would go to your house, I would climb it, and I'd feel so accomplished because I climbed a tree, but it was like the easiest tree to climb because there's a branch like every 2 inches. And I loved that. And it's just still fun. I still would love climbing it. Another one of my favorite memories is definitely the small short stops we would go when we went to Highland Village. My dad would be like, hey, want to stop by Grandma and Granddad's? And I'd be like, totally, I'm all in. And I'd love it because we wouldn't have to stay for a very long time. We just have to stay there for, I don't know, just 2 minutes. Just say hi, just to greet you.
So my favorite memory isn't like a single instance at the house. It was more like a recurring thing. So when I was a kid, every time I heard we're going to have dinner at Grandma and Grandma's house, it was music to my ears, because that meant 2 things. One, you get graham cookies usually from Grandma and that cup that I always use, but also because Granddad was just such a phenomenal cook. Like as a kid, whenever I heard we're going to Grandma and Granddad's house for dinner, immediately thought of steak. Just instantly thought of steak. And even before he had that Big Green Egg that he makes such a good barbecue and all that kind of stuff, it was just, the steak was legendary. I mean, as my mom and dad, like I was always so excited to go over there just have Granddad's steak. It was like a legend in our house, and that's definitely my favorite memory.
First video Jim and I have ever made on the phone, so we're going to try it. First met Peggy and Don at their house in 1995. Jim and I were dating, and I had a hair appointment down in Flower Mound. And Jim brought me down, and while I had my hair appointment, he went over and visited with Peggy and Don at the house. And then he came to pick me up and took me back over there, and we had lunch with them. And come to find out, we have mutual friends, and we didn't know it when I lived in Flower Mound for 14 years. It was funny, so it was a good experience. And we've been down there a few times, stayed and brought the RV one time and stayed overnight there. And went down there and saw Jim's Aunt Barbara and visited with her before she went into the rest home. So we have some good memories of going to Don and Peggy's house. And I'll put Jim on.
Hi. I remember, the driveway going up to Peggy's house and the horses, the field, pasture and stuff next to the house, and also the barns back behind. Remember the pool back behind the house. And one time I do remember taking an RV there and running an extension cord from the RV into the garage and plugging it in for when we stayed there overnight. Then we stayed a time or two upstairs with them too, and had beautiful, enjoyable breakfast in the morning.
Okay, that's all Jim and Angie have to say, and we're sorry that you're going to be out of the house, but we're happy for you for your new adventure and moving on to your new digs. Take care. We love you.
Hey, Peggy and Don. We just want to thank you so much for everything you've always done for us, and we really enjoyed living at the cottage and just being your neighbors, and you guys just have the biggest hearts. And just one little story that I remember in particular is that McKenna was only a few weeks old, I think, and our cat had to go to the vet, and Lance was out of town, and so I called, and Uncle Don answered the phone, and I bring McKenna over. I'm like, can you please just watch her just for a little bit? I've got to take the cat to the vet. And you were nervous, but you did it, and I was so proud of you. But you told me when I got back, all you did was rock her in her carrier and sing Silent Night the whole time, and that kept her happy. But that just shows what a big heart you have, and we just really appreciate you guys, and we love you so much, and we just feel at home at your home, and we wish you the best in your new place.
Hey, Peggy and Don. I have so many memories about this house from growing up and just on the property, just exploring every part of the acreage you have and picking blackberries in the back. And I just remember, I think one of the main things that I always remember is walking into the kitchen through the garage and seeing Peggy and you together, just always cooking and cleaning and doing all the work for the entire family, and we just greatly appreciate that. We just thank you so much for the opportunity to live in the cottage next door. It really was such an impact in our lives to have you that close to us and really treat us like part of the family. So we're greatly appreciated, and we just want to say, I hope you enjoy this video, and this will last for the rest of your lives. Thank you.
Thanks, bye.